Alright guys. We're doing some renovations on our place. But, fuck. If you haven't seen it already, this is my truck. And yes, I am missing the grill. However, look at its stance. It's pretty nice, huh? So, basically, what's going on here? Look at those things. I did have to trim quite a bit though. It is very dirty. So today, we're gonna clean this thing out. All the scrap bits from where I was cutting. Inside's fairly clean, but I'm not going to clean this out today. And clean the outside as well. Alright guys, so Jackson here with Gun Jack's Vehicle Mods. This is going to be my first video log, and basically the basis of this entire channel is going to be on my truck. I'm sure down the line, as I get more and more popular and the channel gets a little bit more views and everything like that, I'll move into different vehicles. But for right now, I really want to focus on my truck. This is what I've been working on for about a year now. Granted, I have had a few slip-ups with the truck. So with that being said, take everything that's done to the truck with a grain of salt. Be patient with me. I'm trying my best to get it as clean as possible in the shortest amount of time. But without further ado, let's go get this done. Let's see what we can do here. Boom. Just like that. Actually, we can probably... Nope, we're going to do this. Okay, guys. So, right now, I guess I didn't really need my seatbelt because I'm going to get out of the truck anyway. Actually, let's see if we can pull this down just a bit like that. See if we can get this straight up. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so that's clearly not gonna happen. This, however, can. So, I don't know why I put my seatbelt on. We're literally going over there. So, oh. I'm gonna go this way. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Ooh. What is that rubbing on? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause I cut as much as I fucking possibly could off of that thing. I don't know what it's still rubbing on. It's not rub that curb. We're backing all the way up here because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna empty out the back of this motherfucker, because when I go to spray it, I don't want none of that shit in there. Fuck. Fucking bullshit ass shit. Alright. Y'all wait. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. That only took about 5 minutes, and let me see here where I'm at. Yeah, okay. That only took about 5 minutes. It was just a matter of emptying out some of the garbage in my truck. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I keep because I'm a fucking hoarder. No, that's not what it is. Actually, it might be a little true. But mainly the reason that I keep a lot of the stuff that I do keep is because I can find some sort of use for it. And I hate throwing things away, especially high grade nuts and bolts. Just because usually if it's meant for something, you have to order them online. And I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to fucking wait to order something online and wait the shipping days for it to come in. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. If you like being clean, excuse me, you can't really see here. If you can't handle a little bit of the clutteredness and mess that comes with saving a bit of money and a bit of time, then I mean, go ahead and do what you gotta do. But for me, one day waiting is too much. If I could have already had that and I gotta wait an extra day because, oh, I threw it away. Let me roll this up. I gotta wait an extra day because, oh, I threw it away. Now I gotta order it online or do whatever I gotta do. That's gonna piss me off. So, like I said, there's a lot of things that I won't throw away. I'll just have it waiting. But let's get back to the truck. So I closed the window. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I've put these new wheels on, and they are Fuel Hostage D531. I've been wanting these wheels for the entirety of the time that I got the truck, and they are pretty much, oh fuck. They are pretty much all black, with a few exceptions of the rivets and nuts that they put that machined metal or polished steel accent to kind of go along with their logo, the Fuel logo. But they're pretty much blacked out. The entire truck is to be blacked out. That's the concept. I do have quite a few things that still need to get going, including my paint, but that's gonna be the last thing. So just going into it, my lights are black, everything is black. I've blacked everything out, aside from the roof, because obviously there's a vinyl wrap on there that I can't fucking get off because the previous owner decided that it'd be a good idea to put a vinyl wrap on it. And it got sun-baked, and he decided that he never wanted to take it off, even though the thing looked like now it's all cracked and I can't get the thing off. So I'm gonna have to get an eraser wheel, or I'm gonna have to get a wire brush wheel. I'm gonna sand it down, prep it up for paint. So that'll be the last thing that I do. I gotta prep it up for paint and get it ready. So I'd rather not take it off until I'm ready to do that. But yeah, so the concept of the truck is it being blacked out. I gotta get some tint. I have no tint on my windshield, passenger, and driver's side. Like, that shit is annoying. The sun beats in. I have to look at fucking people all the time. I hate people. I hate looking at other people. Like, that shit is annoying. Some people like it. I fucking hate it. Like, don't look at my shit. Don't look at me. Fuck. Get your own fucking life. Well, I guess it's not good that I have a YouTube channel then, huh? That's alright. It'll get better. Which one do we want to go to here? We're gonna go to the one that hasn't been used yet. So, I'm gonna back up. Oh shit. Okay, guys. Whoa. I'm gonna wash my truck now. As you could briefly see from before, it was really fucking dirty. So we're gonna do that now, and then I'll be back, okay? Guys, so epic fail. I forgot to pull out cash and just put what I had in my pocket at the time into the fucking thing. Wasn't really prepared. Now I gotta go drive somewhere with all the soap on my car, which is really bad for it. Well, I go get some actual bills. and then I'll be back. Instead, obviously you can see that I don't have any soap on my car. So what I ended up doing instead was I own a hose at home. And there's a few faucets around my apartment complex that have keys in them already. So I linked the hose up to one of the faucets and I sprayed down my car. We're not supposed to do that, but I did it anyway because I figured, why am I gonna go spend another $2 on a rinse when I can do it for free at home? Now what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go get some glass cleaner. I guess I could use no, I don't really want to use Windex. I'm gonna go get some glass cleaner and some tire stuff along with some leather stuff and some wipes and all that kind of shit, because I gotta clean the inside of my fucking shit, because my dog, well, let's just say he's not the cleanest of dogs, and he makes my entire truck really messy. So I'm gonna go do that. If I had a stand, it would be a lot easier. I could just post it up right here and we could do our business. However, I do not have a stand. So what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna drive there. I will be right back when I get to Walmart in about 20 minutes. For me, it'll be about 20. For you guys, it'll be about, I don't know, a second or two. Okay, guys. So we're here at Walmart. We're just gonna get some glass cleaner and probably some wipes for the leather, but probably just gonna go with this. That's $2. Fuck it. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like balling on a budget. I have to get the Ghost Maguire. That's the one thing I made sure I spent money on, just because it's for leather. My interior is leather. Natural protectant, glass cleaner, leather, and then I got this Turtle Wax tire foam. Like, it says wet and black, but that's not really. It says restores tires to a wet and black luster. I didn't necessarily want the wet, but it was cheap, and on top of that, I need my tires to stay as black as possible. However, my friend told me to go look for Datibor. I couldn't find it in Walmart, but all of these, this is a total of $16. This was $2. This was almost $7. $4 and $3. So I mean, it adds up, but it's worth it because the car is like your second home, right? All right, guys. So first step done. We just went and sprayed the tires. So we're gonna let that sit for a little while. For the meantime, I'm going to start the interior process and kind of show you what it looks like now before we start. It's fairly clean. However, the windows and the back seat is where it's really, if you can see that, yeah, you can see that in certain lights. That's from my dog. The back window, you probably can't see it at this angle, but like, look at behind my seat. This is all from my dog's slobber. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the inside, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, so the interior is pretty much done. I've done the glass, obviously a lot cleaner now. I can actually see out my back windows. Outside didn't do too much, but the interior cleaner, obviously there's some spots there that weren't very easy to get off. But for the most part, worked all right. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in Meguiar's for their all-purpose cleaner, the natural one. Although it was only $3, I can't really be too mad about that. But for the most part, I mean, it cleaned up really nice. The interior is really good. If you look at the leather now, Meguiar's, I love their leather lotion, their conditioner, the Clean It or Protectant. I really like it. Keeps my leather nice and soft. Keeps it as healthy as possible. I mean, look at that. it just shines. And that's after coating it and wiping it off afterwards. Don't mind the mess in my back of my truck, but I think overall fairly decent interior cleaning job. I gotta go get a vacuum. I gotta finish really washing my truck and cleaning out the back. However, let's go over the wheels. I was a little disappointed with the turtle wax. I still had to go over it wiping it just because there was a little bit of residue on it, but it did shine up my tires or make them a little bit more black. Overall, guys, I'm pretty pleased with the $16 that I spent in cleaning supplies to do my truck. Let's recap what I went and used. Now, I'm very cheap, and it definitely costs me when I go cheap like this. But for the glass cleaner, I figured I was just gonna go as cheap as possible. So I went with a $2 Great Value Walmart brand. It did its job. I don't need it to do much more than what it did. I could have went and bought the, I think, $3 or $4 glass cleaner foam. I necessarily didn't think it was that big of a deal just because I used it my entire time working for a gym that I worked with, and I just don't like the way that it cleans. Everybody's different, but for me, I went with Walmart brand ammonia-free glass cleaner. Worked fine for me. Shop towels. These are a necessity. People belittle them. They say they don't need them. However, any car enthusiast knows if you try to use regular paper towels, it's gonna rip up on you and you're gonna have lint everywhere. So, sorry, it's a little shaky here. I need a stand. Boom. Oh, my wheel's in the way here. Move my steering column down just a little bit. Bam. So, any car enthusiast knows that if you use regular paper towels, it will add up. You will see lint everywhere. Now, for the next step, the first step, I use that turtle wax stuff, which is right here. This is supposed to be, you don't even have to wipe it off or anything. I personally had to because of the way that I wanted my tires to look. I don't like the wet look. I just want it to be a little bit more black. Deep black, that's all I wanted. So I used that. I did a little bit of a wipe off after using it. Like I said, $2 glass cleaner. That turtle wax was only $3. I used a Natural Shine Protectant by Meguiar's. It's gonna be backwards in your guys' video. I know, kind of bad, but it is a non-greasy formula. Clean, shines, and protects. Superior UV blocking for durable protection. The non-greasy part, I have to say, was probably a little bit of a sham. It was fairly greasy, but you know what? For $3 or whatever it was, $4 in the rollback section, I couldn't be too upset with it. It did its job. It cleaned, it shined. Hopefully it protects it from the sun a little bit, from fading too much, but the interior of my car is really shiny. I even did, you can see on the steering wheel, it's a little bit shined up. But that's what I use, $4 from Walmart. Lastly, this is where I spent more of my money because I understand that leather is fairly temperamental. And for me, my dad kind of raised me on using Meguiar's for leather. Rich Leather 3-in-1 conditioning, cleaner, conditioner, protectant, complete leather care. This is for Rich Leather. Basically, it's a non-greasy, non-whitening formula. Cleans, removes dirt and grime, premium conditioners, alloy, nourished leather for supple feel and look, UV protection to help prevent from aging. Basically, directions say you're supposed to use I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Okay, yeah. So basically, you put it onto your shop paper towels, whatever it is you're using. I recommend the shop paper towels. They're only like $3 a roll or something like that. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than paying for regular paper towels, but they work, and I recommend them. That's it. Now, you spray it straight onto the shop towel. You go ahead and you wipe it in there, and then you wipe off the excess. If you leave the excess, in my eyes, it's just a mess. You touch it, it gets everywhere. But that's the Rich Leather glass cleaner, plastic cleaner, and then tire foam. That worked really well for me, guys. Let me know what you think. This is one of my first videos. Once I get the car or truck a little bit nicer and up and running, I'll be posting more. But for now, that's gonna be it.